Well, my name is Lazaro Sandoval, and in the United States, I am the Secretary of the Hispanic Association of Colleges and Universities, Alumni Association. So we're an organization that strives to empower young Hispanic college students throughout the country. Historically speaking, many Latinos have not had the same resources other groups have had. So we strive to help them out with a mentorship and scholarship program. I got to know Give1Project through Simonetta Simmons, a classmate of mine at George Mason University. When she described the program and specifically this fellowship, I thought it was a very innovative program that I definitely wanted to be a part of. Well, my experience in France here through the fellowship program has been amazing. The fact that we've been able to meet people from different strata within French culture, everything from those high in power to the business world, to also community members working at the community level to help out certain community members, has been amazing. And it's an experience that I will definitely not forget, and one that I think has been, in a sense, life-changing, in the sense that the lessons I've learned here I will most definitely take over in the United States. When we met with high school students about 2 days ago, I think what really was interesting was that, in a sense, at the end of the day, there are some differences. They're cultural and subtle differences. But at the end of the day, we're very much the same. All of us, the 10 Americans, ended up discovering that those 10 students that we met were us perhaps 5 or 6 years ago. That they were just as dedicated, just as motivated, just as hopeful about the future as we were. And that was very uplifting. It was very inspiring to see that there are other people just like us in France, and it really gives us hope that both respective cultures will be able to create a much more better world for themselves. Personally, I think just a great appreciation of French culture, not even French culture, but Francophone culture, specifically African culture here in France. A great appreciation of some of the differences our cultures have, and also really a kind of a breakdown of some of the stereotypes. It's the United States, unfortunately many times we have stereotypes of French culture and society, but the one thing we really realized here is just how complex French culture is, and really the respect that it deserves, and really the study it deserves as well. And I know personally, after leaving here, I've been inspired to study a little bit more about French culture, because it's so dynamic and so rich, and it's something that I really developed a deep appreciation for here. Professionally speaking, I think the leadership skills I developed here, kind of specific skill sets that were learned, kind of the commonalities all leaders throughout the world have, I think those are things that I will definitely apply at the workplace and apply in some of the community organizations I belong to within the United States. In general, the Give1Project is an amazing program. I think it's different from other fellowship programs who are maybe very specific or very narrow, and their design is a little kind of antiquated. I think this is very innovative, very new, very dynamic. The fact that we're meeting French individuals from a whole spectrum of social, political, and economic life, I think is incredibly innovative. And the fact that we're able to meet these people to fully understand leadership and power, and the way and how you utilize those two things in order to better influence a society or culture, I think no other program out there really has those tenets, and I'm happy to be able to participate in it. And I'm very happy that its founder, Thion Young, has a very extensive network and has taken the time to help us Americans to fully understand French culture, and is making sure that we do have a new global network of leaders to address some of those global problems that no longer can be addressed by a single country or NGO or multilateral organization like the UN or World Bank, but instead it will require a coalition of young leaders who are globally minded, as he said, globally fluent, and who will effectively address those problems in a dynamic and efficient, and also in a very positive way.